Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Daniel Speiss. This is Daniel, and today I have a request from a user. His name is Indigo TV, and he wanted to know what what books that I'm reading currently. And I definitely want to share these books with you because they've really changed my life. They're very great. I love them. Um, and I'm pretty much halfway through all of them. So without further ado, I'm going to show you these books, and hopefully you like them. All right. One of my favorite books I'm going to start off with is a psychology book. It really tells you a lot about people. That is Neuroscience of Personality. I know it's going to be backwards, but the book is by a author named Dario Nardi. He's a neuroscience person, and he gets into MBTI, and the he's proving the legitimacy of MBTI and typology, and it goes into the neuroscience involved and the different brain regions within each personality type. Type is shorthand for the personality variant or different variations of type of personality within this theory. And so it goes in like a lot of. I'll give you an example, um, like the table of contents for this book is, let's just say, overview of the neocortex, personality types, keys to psyche, case studies, insight and action, in-depth exploration. So there's a lot of really cool. It really gets into, and he also describes very in depth the different brain regions, what they do, and how there is a consistency with each MBTI type. So I would definitely pick up this book, Neuroscience of Personality. Everything's going to be in the description, by the way. So this has been a really great read because you can read it over and over again, and there's still so much content to digest. Okay. Another favorite book of mine, and like I share this with every business person that I run into, every manager that I work with. Result-based leadership. Result-based leadership. It's by Dave Ulrich, Jack Zenger, Norm Smallwood. This is a really great book about how it's result-based leadership. It's not based off of any other theories. And this is a really great book because it gets into a lot of interesting case studies, different studies by different firms. And so it's like a collaboration and a mixture of different solutions that different sectors and business leaders have been able to develop. So I'll give you some table of contents here. Connecting leadership attributes to results, define desired results, employee results, investing in human capital, organization results, customer results, building firm equity, investor results. So this is a very intricate book on what you need to know to metricize progress, to really get the results that you're looking for. Result-based leadership. This has helped me a lot understand people in the business world. So I would definitely recommend that. Also, more understand the business psychology and business result-based leadership, getting results, getting success in business. I would recommend that book. Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth. Okay, very great book. Eckhart Tolle. I was inspired by Eckhart Tolle a little bit after I had a lot of my meditation experiences. I connected with Eckhart Tolle in his book because a lot of what he talks about is what I've experienced in my deeper meditations. From what this channel used to be known as astral projection. So he talks about some pretty advanced stuff in here and his outlooks on the world and how you can attribute a lot to, between meditation, the presence, the power of now, his first book. And now his New Earth is really called, Awakening to Your Life's Purpose. I've always connected myself with life purpose ever since I really started getting into meditation. So this is a really great book for those of you who are really kind of seeking out like some kind of spiritual insight. I'm not really talking in terms of religious affiliation, spirituality in terms of personal growth. So Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth is a really great book to discover your own spirituality, to discover your own personal journey. Another really great book that I recommend is An Obvious Training for Dummies. I think this is a skill that everybody should have, and this is something that I'll always want to learn how to do better. I think training is really important, and so this is a very self-explanatory book, Training for Dummies. Again, all these books, you can buy these books in the description below. Get more information on them in the description below. The next book I have, which is I'm discovering to be a very powerful book. It's called Start Your Own Business by Entrepreneur Magazine. So I really like this book because it tells you, it's so thick. Look at that. It's like, and I love thick books. It tells you so much about the ins and outs of business, mindsets that are involved. It really goes full circle within the psychology and hands-on resources that you need as an entrepreneur to kind of really navigate successfully through what you want to do. A good example is like the chapter I'm on now is going through the mission statement, right? Breaking down what should be in the mission statement of your business. Talking about so many different sectors of business. I'll give you an example. See if I can find. I'll read the table of contents real quick for you guys. Taking the plunge, good ideals, good thing, build it or buy it. Change your target. If you build it, will they come? The name game, make it legal. Plan of attack. Call in the pros. The fun, part 3, all, so it gets pretty intensive. Like part 5, buyer's guide, staff smarts, perk up, charging ahead, it's in the mail, right? So it's just so many, like this page has like 650 pages in it. Like there's so much information I'm not even done with. And this is one of the first books I read in the morning, and I read like 25 pages a day, but there's just so much content because I have to stop to just always modify how I work my business with this book. So, and I'm probably gonna read this book again and again and again, and carry it with me wherever I go. So I would recommend this book, Start Your Own Business by Entrepreneur Press. Again, link in the description. And another book that I definitely want to recommend is a book called Blue Truth by David Dita. Blue Truth by David Dita, and this book is about discovering your own sexuality within your masculinity and your in your life, as a man. So I'll look this up real quick. But I really like this book because it's not only like a spiritual book when it comes to like sexuality and stuff. And what I want to do, I want to share the screen. I'll turn the screen with you real quick. Give me a second. Share screen. Share. Oh. So Blue Truth is, you're deeper than your life shows, and you know it. You're more loving than your relationship allows. So this is really a book on a spiritual guide to life and death, love and sex. So this is I found this book to be very, like a very deep book. This book really gets into your soul. It really kind of gets into